I'm going to tell him then it doesn't matter whether he takes 2 plays. 1, you don't want to get over. All right, 1 o'clock. All right, 1 o'clock. Are we on?
We're live. Good afternoon, Swirly Nation. And welcome back to the International Silver Sticks in Whitby, Ontario, where your Pittsburgh Penguins lead. Take the ice. It's the Upper Canada Cyclones. And your Pittsburgh Penguins elite doing a little bit of Wi-Fi maintenance here, so bear with me a second. I'm joined in the oven by none other than Todd Bullis, Esquire.
Hello there, Cine Nation.
So we've got the recording going on. Hopefully we're getting out there.
By the way, for any grandparents or friends watching, Pens Elite is in the black. The other team has gold helmets and a lot of gold on their uniform, so be sure to know the Pens Elite is on in the black, going from right to left on your screen.
The gin and juice.
Laid back.
Both teams with the iconic gold Pens Elite helmets in this one. That's a lot of gold out there.
A lot of gold. Looks like the Pearsall jewelry box. A lot of gold out there.
All right, I'm still working on a couple of things here, so I'm going to let you kind of roll with it here, Todd.
All right, we got Jones picking the puck up behind the net. Tap off the boards to Foster. Foster up to Jack. Carlson. Carlson over to Halliday. Puck deep in the upper Cyclone zone. Jimmy on the puck. Jimmy with a good forecheck. Coughs the puck up to Jack, who dumps it deep. Jimmy Halliday cycling down low. We got Zach Brenneman on the puck, chips it down to the Pens end. No icing. No icing is a call. Braden Pearsall picks it up, Willing behind his neck, passes it up. Couple Pens go down, couple snipers in the building. Nice, easy shot for Ryland. Now, as a former goalie, I always like a shot like that. Get to see the puck early, get to make a nice, easy one, fill the puck. 10:06 left in the first.
7:06 left in the first.
7:06.
I wish there was 10. We started with like 9:06 left in the first.
I think subconsciously that's what I'm thinking there should be left.
Offside now, onside at the blue line as they dump it in behind the Penguins net. I didn't get to the starting lineup, so we will bring you the starting goaltender here in this one, number 30, Rhode Island Calabrese. On the ice at the moment. Brought to you by the training table. The defensive duo, 10 and 11, is Rowan Burrows and Lyndon Track. Up front for the Penguins. At the wing, 17, Zach Brenneman. 59, Joey Costa. And at center, number 12, Braden Pearsall on what will be a delayed offsides here on the Penguins. So I think we appear good. If producer Paris is watching, he can let us know. He knows the technical aspects of what I forgot to click or did not click. But I think we are good. We got dual Speedify Wi-Fi trying to take care of everything here. As the Penguins get it deep, it's Carlson with the pressure. It's rimmed around, kept in the zone by Chappell.
And we got George Pearsall working the camera, so expect some zoom in and out today. It's going to be top-notch production here.
I don't believe he has his degree. Chris Merlot has his degree from Camera University, as we do get a penalty here, a cross-checking call.
By the way, I see the other camera guy here filming down there for the paid TV. He is on his cell phone the whole time and not even moving the camera, interestingly enough.
Yep. Staring down at us, making sure we're not streaming.
Right.
Trying to get somebody here to yell at us.
Right.
It'll be popped up and kept in by Pelly. Pelly across as the Pens start the power play. It's Flume. Flume for Chappell.
Oh!
He sends a missile just over the net. Chappell gets to it. Pop down in the corner off the stick of Carlson. Golnack tracking it. Here's a speedy Cyclone. Coming up the wall, runs into Flume. That did not go well for him. As the Cyclones are able to clear it out. 2-minute power plays here in Canada, so we still have a minute 30 left on this. As Chappie gets control. Penguins are already with a couple good scoring chances.
The Chappie with the center drive there.
Over to Pelly for a shot that skips wide. Here's Carlson in the corner. Working down low is Chappell. Arm raised. We have another penalty.
Give it. Oh, that's on Pens. That must be on the Pens here. It's going to be.
We had possession of it for quite some time before the whistle.
David Chappell with the penalty.
They're going to call a hook, it looks like. So as we mentioned, the Upper Canada Cyclones are in gold. Gold and blue. Look very similar to the Penguins' gold uniforms. They have UC on the chest. Your Penguins in the gin and juice blacks. Pittsburgh from the right shoulder to the left.
And the Upper Canada Cyclones, they're from the Ottawa area, Northern Ontario.
Ottawa. Carried in by Jones here, 4-on-4 action as it's shoveled in front. Nice save. Out come the Cyclones. Into the Pens end, 4-on-4. Defended by Foster to the outside. A centering feed goes off the side of the net beside Calabrese. It'll pop free to Jones to find Pearsall. Pearsall puts it in deep into, or tried to go deep. Jones powers through someone. I think because both of them fell, there's no call. Foster to the corner. He'll leave it for Bolus. Nice play there. Tons of time opens up with that slick play. Up for a tap pass from Pearsall to Jones. Jones will drive in, take a whack. Cut to the outside, a backhander fought off into the corner by the netminder. Another centering pass comes the whole way through the slot area. It's picked up by the Cyclones and carried out to center.
Cyclone's going to go on the power play in 5 seconds.
Shot comes off the shoulder of Calabrese to the corner. Penalty on the Cyclones is over. Chappie comes out early. Chappie thought his penalty was up.
What happened? He has to get back in the box. Jesus.
Ay, ay, ay. Penguins do not have too many men. The Penguins bench did a great job there. The coach is not putting someone out for him. Recognized it and threw him back in the, put him back in the box, but politely requested he return to the sin bin. That's Carlson taps it across for Halliday. The Penguins on the penalty kill for 20 more seconds.
You know what? I've been involved in hockey for a long time. That may be the first time I've seen a kid come out for the wrong penalty.
That's awesome. But again, the Penguins didn't add somebody, so there's no I mean, I guess
no
they
harm,
probably
no foul.
Could have called something, but a shot down low, kicked out by Calabrese.
Nice save by Rowan there to get that puck out of the front. All right,
Cyclones
now we're even.
Set up the power play. This time, Chappie allowed to exit the box. Costa on. Battle in the corner. It's Burrows, supported by Pearsall. Digging for it, Costa. He'll go heavy off the wall. Can Pearsall get it out? He can't. Battle around the blue line as it's kicked further. Puck comes free. Pearsall gets control. It's swiped away from him at the blue line. He'll pick it up and get in onside. He'll retreat a bit, and Track will take over at center. Off the boards, looking for Costa. Costa will be there on the forecheck. So, beginning of this game, this UC team's quick.
Right, they are.
Got some speed.
This does not look like a team that's 0-3 in the tournament so far.
Well, I think you're going to see that more and more as these kids get older. The gap closes.
You know, Upper Canada Cyclones, the team we're playing here, ranked number 9 in Ontario, ranked higher than the 2 other teams from Ontario we played so far.
As a backside feed broken up by the back-checking Brenneman. Tap pass from Pelly to Pearsall as he winds in. Dangles to the outside. Plays it off a defender. Goes into the corner to get it. In front, bouncing. Puck misses Pelly. Picked up here by Flume. Flume driving in. Dangerous spot there for a shot that stick on puck deflected to the area behind the net. Golnack on the forecheck. Carlson disrupts. Flume.
Penalty.
Batting it out of the air. Firing it across Golnack.
And it's in! And it's in! We don't need the penalty. 1-0 Pens.
Your penalty. We'll take the tally, folks.
Heck of a job there by Flume on that shift. Working hard, never gave up on the play, moving the puck over, ends up in the back of the net. Good job, boys. 1-0.
And I'm bringing you the replay here. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Was able to grab that one for everybody on the replayed broadcast. So the Penguins with a first period goal, 1:29 to play.
These first periods fly by when they start with 9 minutes left.
We have a conversation going on at the scorer's box.
Uh-oh, they're talking to the refs are talking to the Pens coaches here. Do you think they're going to wave this off for a goaltender interference or something? It didn't appear that way.
I don't know. We are not. We've already been told like 35 times, so thank you. Hockey TV coming over to make sure we are not bringing you this game live.
Beat it, pal. All right, let's see what the conversation is. They go to both benches. It doesn't appear that they're changing the face-off, so it appears the goal stands.
We have a good goal.
All right, 1-0 Pens.
It'll be Carlson to take the face-off. So a delayed penalty tally for the boys in black gives them a 1-0 advantage.
Nice job by Flume to hold that puck instead of just giving it up.
They'll go up the wall to the neutral zone. Carlson in a battle there. They'll work for it. It's Flume popping free. Able to get it all the way into the UC zone. Centering pass. Here's Flume.
Oh, what a save. What a save. Nice pass by Jack to hit Flume cutting through the center.
I thought he had him dead to rights as he went forehand, backhand, forehand. And here we are with another rebound chance. That one, Carlson will fire it into the chest area.
Nice shift there by OG, Jack, and Flumer. 48 seconds left in the first. 1-0 Pens.
Penguins lead. We'll get a line change here. It'll be Jones, Halliday, Pearsall, Burrows, and Track. And Stephanie chiming in.
And Stephanie. What a loyal viewer.
I bet you she's got Cine TV swag on her shopping list for Christmas.
Who doesn't?
A wraparound attempt by Halliday at the side of the cage.
You know,
Speaking of, we did tweet out coupon codes, so find us on Twitter. There's some coupon codes that are good for Cine TV swag until, I believe, the 28th.
And I tell you what, I've seen some of the swag. It's embroidered. It's sharp stuff. Top quality.
A bouncing puck avoids Track. We'll pick it up at center. Pressured, and it's taken away by Upper Canada. A shot in on Calabrese. He's equal to the task. Able to keep it in the mitt.
All right, stoppage of play. 27.4 left in the first. Face off. Pen zone.
Things might be getting a little choppy here. Penguins in their own end as they rim it around its Burrows. Good play off the wall, comes off a UC stick, and here comes Jones. Pressured from behind. He'll carry to the outside. The Penguins power forward, slides one all the way through the crease.
.1 second left in the period.
That horn will bring us the end of one. Penguins leading on a goal neck tally. It was the OG, right?
It was the OG, I believe. It's a tight game. You know what? It's hopefully this game goes like some of the other games where the depth of the Penguins just wears the other team out eventually, and more goals start to find the back of the net for the Pens. But 1-0 after one so far, Jeremy. What do you think?
I've noticed some back and forth. Upper Canada fast, as you expect. I think their record fooled a few people.
Absolutely.
I don't think. I saw they had a 2-1 game against the Reapers, so I knew they were going to be a tough squad. I think the Penguins true to their game. Heavy on the forecheck, move the puck exceptionally well. They're getting good goaltending from Calabrese. Good defense. I don't think they've given up too many real high-end chances in this one in the first 4 minutes of the game, which is the entire first period.
I tell you what, Upper Canada Cyclones goalie, you see he's a big kid. You see that?
Yeah, he is a big boy.
Really big kid in there.
Is that too close? Yes. It'll be a face-off win by the Penguins. Back for Brenneman. So close. Diving into the middle, defended well by Chappell to the outside. That Cyclones are in the Penguins' end. Joey Costa deep to help out, able to force it all the way out to center. No, the Penguins couldn't get to it, and it's lucky for UC they did not. Because if they had, it would have been Brenneman and Carlson loose.
All right, using that speed. So we're going to have a face-off right in front of us here. Outside the blue line in the Cyclones' end. Penguins now in the black, moving from left to right on your screen. The puck just a little bit in Chappie's skates. They regroup. Reverse back to Pelly. Tries the double reverse.
Cut off by Upper Canada. Battles in the Penguin corner now. Puck chopped out. It'll pop free. There's Carlson. Sending it across to brother Joseph. Wedged at by Chappell. Costa up the boards. Can't clear. Upper Canada putting the pressure on here early in the second. A saucy. That was Alfredo from Carlson to Brenneman. Knocked down on the play.
No call. Maybe a good no call.
Yeah, I think that was a good no call. As Flume to the ice. A shot comes in, blocked by the Pens defense. We're going to get a whistle.
Now who? We got someone on the Penguins.
It was D'Angelo, I believe, headed to the box perhaps. Oh, no. 17 Brenneman.
What do you get him on a trip?
Got him on a trip behind the play.
Again, we're talking 2-minute penalties up here in Canada, but they do get to ice the puck. Let's see if the Pens can kill this one off, keep it 1-0. 13:38 to go in the second.
Up high off the glass, we'll see this Upper Canada Cyclone power play. As the Pens defense, they're loving the icing.
Love it. Nice play by Tyler to get the puck out in the air.
Get it all the way down, and the speed of Pearsall disrupting Upper Canada in their own end.
That's the one time I'll compliment my kid all weekend, as you know.
UC offsides, and look at it. I mean, that's 30 seconds off, and the puck's still not in the Penguin zone. Also down in the to the right of your screen here, you'll see the amazing knee hockey skills of Brody Bolus and
Evan Burrows
in net.
And once in a while, Brody a current night, Evan probably a future night, and once in a while they'll have a former first night, Cam Evans, down there helping them out, mentoring them a little bit.
He does. He likes to get into the knee hockey action as UC dumps it into the Penguins' end. That Bolus rims it around looking for Foster. Foster a battle at the side of that bouncing puck over the stick of the defenseman out to center.
1 minute left on the power play for the Cyclones.
Ooh, stick on puck there is. I did notice the Cyclones rocking the captains and alternate captains here. We're starting to see that a little bit from time to time. You won't see that on the Penguins. As a shot comes in, it's kind of squeezed in the legs by Calabrese. Doing a good job top of that crease, cutting down the angle, able to hold on to a heavy shot.
That's right. Nice job on the kill there. 41 seconds to go in the kill, 12-19 in the period.
Face-off controlled by Upper Canada. Good stick on puck there by Pearsall, but it gets into the middle. Shot comes in. Calabrese with a stop.
What a save. What a save.
As it's underneath the Penguin goalie here at the side of the net.
Good job, Ryland. Using those quick feet.
He is speedy.
Those cat-like reflexes out of number 30.
We got a switch in cameraman. Ryan Burrows taking over for period number 2.
We expect some zoom in and out there, bros.
He did. He was zoomed right in on that one.
That's
He's
so
got
hot.
He's got the zoom finger working.
Oh, baby.
It'll be wedged up the wall, and out comes Pearsall.
You want to come down to 216 later tonight, Ryan?
Bring the zoom finger.
Bring that zoom finger.
There's Halliday, and it just goes off the side of the cage. Nice dish by Pearsall. His pressure frees it up for another blast. This is a slapper by Halliday, kicked away.
Good kill here by the boys. They killed off the penalty. Zach's back on the bench, and Lucas Jones comes out for Zach.
Pearsall dumps it deep. Halliday in after it. Battle in the corner. Jones, fresh legs off the bench, gets control. Reverses down low for Halliday. Tries to spin into the middle. Supported by Carlson. Carlson and Halliday behind the net. Carlson will get it all the way to Pelly. Penguins with 2 defensemen in the same side of the ice there.
Right.
As the puck ends up in the protective netting behind the cage, Upper Canada will use that as an opportunity to get a line change.
It was like they were going for the fake there. Two guys right on the left point, Pelly and Chappie over on Chappie's side.
Calabrese he's got an equipment issue, and they won't let him come over. And this is the weirdest stuff in Canada.
Well, remember, we got the penalty for Calabrese coming to the bench in the Marlies tournament.
And the referees just intercepted him on his way over with an equipment issue.
Which will now probably take longer since he can't have a coach help him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to take the helmet off.
Now he's having an absolute garage sale on the ice.
All right, he appears
I want to know
okay.
how much that helmet is, because that's a sweet bucket he's got.
That is a sweet bucket. The iconic gold bucket. All right, back to the game here. We're waiting on Ryland just putting his pads back together. He actually has his full left leg pad off of him right now, and they do not allow a coach to come out.
And it looks like Squish is going to head in until they get it. This is absurd. Let a coach get out there.
He literally has his left pad in his hands as he's skating to the bench. I've never seen this before either. It's the first of many here. By the way, Jeremy, I want to give a shout out to the pizza/bar joint here at the rink. Twisted Tea on Tap.
Twisted Tea on tap at Boston Pizzas. We get a goalie change of the Penguin net, and now I get heart palpitations. As Jones drives in, gets it in front, battling puck, swipe that by Carlson. It'll be Pelly firing one. It's off a shin pad. Cleared up to Pelly, dancing with it. He'll come down the wall, switching with Carlson, wedging it to the middle. Halliday back to Carlson. Halliday knocks a Cyclone down, shot in front, deflects by Jones just wide. He'll pick it up and wedge it back out in front. Pelly stays in the fray there. I thought he was going to retreat a bit. He won't. It'll be fired down the ice, not far enough for icing. Chappell will get there, but he's under pressure. Great body control by David Chappell, and the Penguins are right back up ice. Pelly, full on switch to forward here.
Right, just full switch to forward for this whole shift.
Yeah.
Good thing Jack's hanging back.
It'll be Chappell in their Penguin zone, carrying behind this time the Squish tender. Reversed for Pelly. He'll rim it around to Carlson.
10 minutes left in the second.
Carlson wedges it up the wall. Brenneman, now Carlson. Carlson. In front, spinning one on net is Costa.
Penn's D getting a change there.
They'll battle along the wall. Brenneman working at the red line here. Tossing it back. Bolus to Foster. Foster up for Pearsall.
You know
Pearsall driving the right.
When we can go D to D, that opens up so much to the open ice. That's something they work on a lot in practice.
Here's Foster. It's really that, it's almost should be like an automatic regroup.
Right.
As the puck pops free, Danny Foster down deep in the zone. He had cut into the high slot there.
And all 6D, they work so hard out of practice. They do a great job at it.
They really do, and it really opens, like you said, opens up a ton of space. It gets you organized as a 4-on-2 breaks out. 4-on-2 into the Penguin zone, defended by Bolas. Slap shot wide. That was a freaking
That was a nice
missile.
ripper.
Holy shnikes.
But now that was a defenseman. Now that leads to a break the other way.
And it'll end up in the,
Oh, what a save. I thought that was in the net too.
And the Penguins switch goalies back. The squish tender out, Calabrese
Does his
in.
job. What a play. Nice. See, that's the problem. You had a 4-on-2 with a defenseman leading the rush and ripping the slap shot, and it leads to basically a breakaway the other way in tight.
That was an absolute hammered shot.
Yeah, you don't see many Pee-wee minors ripping it like that.
Rose will fire it in.
You know,
Kicked off the pad and covered.
Nice shot by Rowan there. He wasn't trying to score there. He was going for a tip, going for a pass off the pads, just going for a garbage goal in front, and it almost worked.
Yeah, it does.
Got a win by Jack Carlson, but it came back strong. The Pens go back in their own end to regroup. We got Track with the puck going reverse. That's another thing the Pens do so well is reversing the puck. That's something they learned at Squirt Minor that not a lot of other teams do even at this age. But a nice reverse there from Tracky to Bros. The puck out of play. 8:37 left in the second.
It'll be a face-off outside of the Penguin zone. Penguins leading 1-0. I think they've had the better of play. Some nice saves by the Upper Canada goaltender here has kept it a 1-0 game.
Right.
But Upper Canada has had their pushback. I mean, they've had some chances. We saw some really heavy shots coming from them. They're a big, quick team. As they'll play takeaway from Track here, pressuring behind Calabrese. Upper Canada controls to the point. We'll get a heavy shot, blocked in front by Bros. Sent back to the point, just missed Golnack.
2 skate saves by the SS Bros.
And out comes Carlson. He'll tap it across for Golnack. In on the onside play. It's a potential 2-0 Carlson!
Oh! That's that unselfish play. And you know what they did really nice there? Jack, as Coach Trevor used to tell them a lot, if you want the puck back on a 2-on-1, give it up early. Give it up at the blue line. Jack does exactly that. Golnack comes in with a hell of a dish over to Jack with the backhand tip in. 2-0 Penguins.
Penguins take a 2-0 lead on a backhanded one-timer off the stick of Jack Carlson, and they're shaking bacon magic making. Halliday runs into Pearsall, and back comes Upper Canada with speed into the Penguin zone. Defended well by Chappell all the way to the outside.
Chappie's got that nice reach.
He'll wedge the puck further. Trying for Pearsall to be kind of batted about. Passed in front. Pelly with a nice play. And the puck ends up behind Calabrese.
Ryland doesn't appear to believe it went in, but that's 2-1. 2-1.
A bit of a disjointed play. They had it kind of up along the wall in front of the Upper Cyclone bench, and it just kind of got batted about a bit.
Right. And it turned over. Then it looked like
a 2-on-1.
Then Cam made a nice play with initial block, but they got the bounce and back to him, and it ends up in the net. Tough break there. 2-1 Pens.
Was a beautiful seam feed by Chappell. Hits Jones in the power forward.
Oh!
And he says, I'll take it right back at you.
What is that, about 5 seconds after the goal? Nice play by David Chappell up there. You know, Jones didn't even see that puck. It looked like a wide receiver when the wide receiver knows the pass is coming and turns his head at the last second. Exactly what happened there with Lucas. Goes in with a power move, 3-1 Pens.
And he'll take fries on that sandwich. That's a Pittsburgh goal. Halliday to the corner, working with it, looking for Pearsall.
You know what, and Lucas is playing on his off wing, so to speak. He's a left-handed playing right wing, and He likes that. He likes playing on his off wing. It allows him to use that body, puck protect a little more, keep the puck away from the defender, and he does a great job on those power moves.
And he does it right. I played the off wing myself growing up, and I was terrible at it. My coach put me there because I was not going to pass it anyway. So I was a left-handed shot on the off wing there myself. So. The right wing, left-handed shot is Chappell. Throws one to the middle. Intercepted, but Pelly there to pick it up. Here's Costa over the line. A centering pass rolls off the twig of Pearsall, and the Cyclones are back up ice. Pelly tracking it down. Squares up. Shot comes in. Calabrese.
Nice. That's a spicy meatball.
Flashing the leather.
Nice save there by Ryland, making it look easy. 6:10 left to go in the second. 3-1 Pens.
You're right, 3-1. I forgot to update that. Mr. Bros is not going to be happy.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Luckily, they were back-to-back. He'll be able to see him. As the Cyclones fire one in. Bouncing puck swiped away by Brenneman. Chopped that by Costa, kept in by the Cyclones. It'll be Carlson plucking it out of there and heading the other way. Joined
Nice
by
pass.
Costa. Beauty dish. He'll fire one. It's blocked. Stick-on puck deflection to the area behind the net. Cyclones up the wall. Pressure from Brenneman. Forces the turnover to Foster, who sends it right back in.
You know what? Speaking of using the C's and A's at this age, I'm happy the Penguins don't do it, right?
I agree.
It's just so unnecessary.
You know, we used it a little bit in mites, but it was one of those, like, everybody gets to be captain once, and
Right.
you get to, like, learn, you know, you lead the cheer, and, you know, you can have a conversation with the kids about leadership, and, you know, they get that day's their special day when they're 8. That's awesome.
Right.
You know, now, no, it's
But half the times you see it, the kid that's wearing the C's just
the coach's dad.
the goal scorer or the coach's dad, they're not even a real captain.
As Carlson whips one through the crease and wide. He kind of delayed, opened up like he was going to pass it to Brenneman to throw the goalie off, shift the goalie's weight. Shot just missed as Track picks it up. He'll weave through center. 4-on-2 into the zone. He'll leave it for a blast from Flume, and we're lucky that didn't break the net, the glass behind the cage. That was a missile. 2 Cyclones fall. Pearsall comes away with it. He's got Flume again. This time he goes short side.
Oh! Little Golnack. I don't even know if he knew he got the goal until after. That was great.
Off Golnack, stick to the upper corner, and bring the Dom because he's popping bottles, baby.
You know what? That was, you know how the defensemen shoot a lot to try to get a tip in front? That's basically what Brayton did from 6 feet out. Shoots it off Owen's stick, and it pops in. 4-1 Pens lead with 4:33 left to go in the second. Nice play.
It'll be Pearsall on the draw. Penguins with a 4-1 lead here as they've popped things open a bit. Upper Canada, that shift after a goal. This is a big moment. If they got a shot, they're going to probably need one soon.
Right.
Down 4-1 to a team that's on a roll. As Pearsall drives wide, centering one. There's Golnack.
Oh, it's another one.
That one.
Again, it's like Flume, Pearsall, and Golnack have played together before. The way they read each other there. Great job. 5-1 Pens.
In front, D'Angelo Flume able to get one. And he's not a player. He just crushes a lot.
Ooh.
D'Angelo Flume.
Can I hit it in the morning?
Bouncing. The heat's on. I thought my coat was on. I am sweating.
Right.
The only time I've been sweating this weekend. As nice job there by the Cyclones to pressure the puck but not take a penalty as they rode Track towards the boards but didn't finish him with fury. Bouncing puck will come out for Halliday. Back pressure. This Cyclone team has no quit. Their back pressure is almost as good as the Penguins, I think.
Absolutely. No give up in these kids. Oh.
Bouncing puck.
Oh, Jack. Nice. Oh,
A
great
big
save by the defenseman there.
On Jones, and back come the Cyclones. Up to center where they'll dump it in behind the Penguins' net.
You know what? This has been the MO so far in these games. You know, it was a tight game after one, right? And then the Penguins, their depth and their will to keep skating just eventually starts wearing teams out.
Well, and this will be interesting because, you know, again, we've talked about it before. This is game 4 within a 24-hour time frame.
Right.
So, it's definitely, you're going to start to see some wear here. As Jones drives in, he'll feather one in on the backhand.
You see
tricky flick.
97 on the Cyclones taking a stick shot at Jimmy afterward, showing some frustration here. Penguins need another forward out here. Who are we missing here?
That's going to be Brenneman joining for the right wing spot.
2:52 left in the second. 5-1 Pens.
Faceoff bounces around. Costa swipes at it. It's controlled by Upper Canada, though. Pierce behind the back pass to Osmond. He'll dump it in behind the net. Penguins will wedge it around. Here comes Brenneman. Pelly with it. He'll go back to Chappell. Chappell up the boards to Costa. Costa with a nice tappy to Pearsall, and the Penguins are in the Upper Canada zone. Pearsall drives the outside. A little stop-start move. Batted about, down low. It'll ultimately be Pearsall who comes away with it and finds Costa in the corner. They continue to work as it's wedged around by the Cyclone defense, and they'll come into the Penn zone 3-on-3. Defended by Bolus all the way to the corner. Supported by Brenneman. Up the wall, off Flume to Carlson. Carlson back to Flume. Flume. Off the skate of Carlson, it'll be an onside play. Flume will wrist one, looking 5-hole. He faked the pass and just turned the wrists over for a tricky shot. Foster at the point. Some back pressure as he wedges it to the corner for Golnack. Golnack uses the body well to protect the puck. Fakes out 2 Upper Canada Cyclones.
Nice
Twist
play
with
by
it.
Golnack.
Down low to Carlson. Carlson's centering feed will come to a Cyclone, and back they come. It's a potential 3-on-2 that's turned into a 3-on-3 by the back checking of Golnack. Shot comes in. Calabrese there.
Take that shot all day.
1:23 here in period 2. The Penguins leading by a 5-1 score.
Just thinking about the follow-up in that conversation with Jones on his off wing, Zach Brenneman also plays on his off wing. Pens only have 2 right-handed forwards, Carlson, who's a center, and Golnack, who plays right wing. So we have 2 kids playing their off wing here.
As tackled on the play is the USS Burroughs, and the Penguins are going to head to the Seven Fields Wealth Management power play.
1:18 left to go. See if they can pop another one here before the end of the period.
Be nice to start the third with a running clock.
I know, though. It's too many. I want the extra time with all the time we missed in the first period.
Carlson leans over the dot, far side, Cyclone zone. Cyclones win the draw, and they'll possess it this time. This is more of an American-style penalty kill here. Usually you see the Canadian teams just heave that.
Right.
Rose in behind the cage as he'll get control and go up to Golnack. Golnack
nice
to
pass.
Flume will attack the zone. He'll delay here, setting up the power play. Smart play
Nice
by
job.
D'Angelo.
Nice job right there.
Make it a 5-on-4 for a backdoor feed that just bounces over Carlson.
He almost had Jack for a backdoor Sally.
Carlson possesses on the half wall. He'll go to Burroughs. Burroughs all the way down to Flume. Flume thought about back in front. He'll go back to Burroughs. Burroughs over to Carlson. Carlson looks at Burroughs, sends it all the way across. A tap.
No goal.
Oh,
did he kick it in?
I
or
guess so.
Yeah.
It must have gone off the skate. And let me be clear, in that situation, there are not many 11-year-olds skilled enough to actively kick that puck.
Right.
So, but he was right there to call it. No goal.
Tracky also going backdoor Sally. Nice spot there. 26 seconds go in the period. 1:08 on the power play.
Jones to center here. Kick that. Wedged forward by Halliday. There's the backhander. He's got a luxury condo in Roof City on the backhander. It's Lucas Jones making it 6-1.
All right. I'm going to assume they're not going to score in the next 19 seconds, knock on wood. And that will be a running clock in the third period now.
It should be. Lucas Jones with the backhander. As things are clicking for the boys in black. Puck bantered around its center. Moore gets to it, fires it up the wall. Moore and Pearsall battle. Ultimately, the Cyclones send it towards the Penguins line. We'll continue to work there as we get a couple of bumps.
Oh, he might get Jimmy there. Good. No calls here.
A couple bodies hit the floor. No one worse
bodies
for wear.
hit the floor.
As Dalton Pelly joining the knee hockey game, I believe, with a full-on body check of Burrows. We've got action down front.
This knee hockey game's getting, they're mimicking what they're seeing on the ice here, getting a little chippy. And now we got Matt Brenneman joining us here for video. Good job, Ryan. Matt, we expect a little zoom in, zoom out. We expected all the tricks. Oh, come on. Matt letting us know it's going to be a half-hearted effort here. Come on, Matt. No, Matt always does a good job.
Look at the suite up there. Where's that?
Oh, you didn't see that. Yeah, the other side of the rink, they have glass, a seating area overlooking the rink.
And a kid about to become a paraplegic if he continues to climb up that pole.
Hey.
Yeah, you're recording. We're live.
Hey, Matt, we were just talking about kids playing the off wing. Does Zach like playing on the right side?
He doesn't really care. As long as he can get out there and move, he's good to go.
Right. He does a good job on it.
He does have a choice. So.
We could have asked Mike Tomlin. He would have come up with the exact same
right.
coach
Great
as him. Whatever it takes to help the team.
The standard is the standard.
Big windshield, little rear view mirror.
Zach doesn't play in his fears.
And that's why we do this, folks, the jokes.
Last time I filmed, my wife told me I'm the worst game in the
Is Carrie watching back home?
Carrie's getting a massage.
She's getting a massage. Man, she's a kept woman, huh, Matt?
Yeah.
All right, 14:08 left in the third with the running clock, 6-1 Penguins.
And here comes Upper Canada, 2-on-1, Bolus defending. And doing so expertly. Puts the stick down, breaks it up. Back comes Carlson into the UC zone. Wedge to the corner for Brenneman. He'll tap it around behind, looking for Costa. Backside for Brenneman, back to Costa. Costa looking down low for Brenneman. We get a whistle on a penalty. Interference, the call on the Clones.
The Clones with the penalty.
UC interference. They call interference.
All right, 6-1 Penguins. We got that running clock, so there's already ticking away.
There have been 2 penalties called on him for takedowns. I'm waiting for the third so I can yell at him.
There's already 150 left on the penalty before they drop the puck.
Carlson controls. Back to Bolus, over to Foster. Foster looking, surveying. He looks at Carlson. Can he squeeze it through? He will. Created that passing lane, attack the attack triangle. The defender Carlson's going to send it right back to him. Foster in front for the backdoor tap, and it just comes off the stick of Costa. Costa lassoed and taken down on the play. We play on for Brenneman. Brenneman looking at the give and go. Costa, Brenneman driving, pulls it to the forehand.
With a poke in by Jack.
A PPG for PGH, and it's JC making it 7-1.
Nice job on the power play there, working it low. Zach down low, then going for the give and go. He didn't get it, but Jack comes in for the poke, making it 7-1 Penguins. And that's the Chili goal.
The Chili goal. Chili.
The
only thing is, I have another story. You remember the shark fins?
Oh, yeah, for the power play.
So, Jen, growing up, huge Penguin fan, my wife, Squish's mom, huge Penguin fan, made her own shark fin and would sit in her house all playoffs long, waving the shark fin at the TV.
That's so cool.
She actually found it one time, like in a box of stuff.
We got to see that here at the next game here, Jeremy.
I want to see if we can do the shark fin.
I want to see that at the Winter Classic. we'll get them all to make them.
Up comes Upper Canada into the Penn's end for a centering pad that goes off the skate of a Penguin defender to the
Nice
corner.
job by Linden there defensively.
Rimming it up is Flume. It'll be stopped at the point. We'll battle there.
Now they didn't put the 7th goal up. Is that what they do here?
Yeah, I think they're going to keep it at the 5-goal differential on the scoreboard. I noticed that before. Running clock, 11:14 to play. It's funny to see like the hockey guys walk by us and look at us like, what is wrong with you?
Right. I
love it.
When one of my old college buddies saw me in Rochester broadcasting, that's all I heard was, "Are you really broadcasting 11-year-old hockey?"
It makes them feel like little
right.
NHLers. They love it.
I said, "Hey, the people back home love it."
UC controls in the corner, centering feed off the stick of Jones. Shot comes in. Calabrese hasn't seen much action since that first period, a couple shots, and that one able to kick, and I love the rebound control there.
Absolutely clear.
Putting it in the corner, not leaving it out front. Track pins it against the boards and swipes it up to Carlson. He'll flick it up. Bouncing puck comes free to Halliday. Halliday in on sides, right wing side. Driving the outside, flicking one in off the back of the goaltender. We kept out battled for by Carlson.
No, I think they have Lucas here maybe going center.
And he tries to put the puck through the goalie's chest.
I think Hannon's doing what Coach Trevor used to do. Once the score gets out of control a little bit, try to save the legs of the centers, move other kids in there, keep their legs fresh instead of going every other shift. I think we're seeing that again here with Zach Brenneman taking the center draw. 9:45 to go in the third. 7-1 Pens.
Back to the point for Chappie, in front for Brenneman. He tries for Pearsall, it'll come free to Brenneman. Battled for, there's Costa in the corner. He'll take a bump, maybe two. As we dip, you dip, we dip. Is that your hand up on my hip?
Is that Paperboy, the singer of that song?
I have no idea. Great jam, though. Tootsie Roll, next game.
Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll.
Here's Chappie.
Paperboy. You know what? That was my favorite game in the arcade back in the day. That and Spy Hunter. Do you remember those?
I do remember those.
Spy Hunter. Do you remember the music?
I do. I was into the sports games, but my favorite arcade was the off-road racing, right? Where you had to like literally spin the wheel as fast as you could just to make a right-hand turn.
Right.
Loved that game.
Remember, Paperboy had the control was like handlebars of a bicycle. What are they getting here?
A body checking call as Brenneman was driven into the boards right in front of the scorer's bench.
All right, that's at 97. That was getting chippy earlier.
I have a cousin, like mid-50s, that grew up in like the arcade. Has like 45 arcade games in his basement. It's awesome.
Does he have the off-road game?
He has everything.
We're hearing about Brenneman's cousin with an arcade in his basement that we have yet to be invited
45 games,
to.
right. Team party.
That's what I'm hearing. Not a big deal. Where did I run into that game?
Shout out to Mike Kelly.
Mike who?
Kelly.
Mike Kelly.
Mike Kelly could get us invited. Maybe we give Mike Kelly with the arcade in the basement. We'll be over next Thursday. I ran into that off-road game out in Columbus. They have one of those like bars that has all the arcade games you can play for free.
Yeah.
Loved it. They have one in Pittsburgh too. I forget what it's called, like Cordova's or something, or Palominos, or I don't know. It's not Spearmint Rhino. That's not the arcade place. No. As it's worked in front. A nice save there by the UC
Nice power
goalie.
play here. Nice working the puck around.
Penguins won the draw, and it's been in this end for a full minute now. As Flume slows things down. Over to Bolus. Back to Flume. Down low for a shot.
No! Danny Foster with the G. Nice puck movement there.
He fires a missile. An absolute laser.
Tyler and Flume playing catch over there. Then Flume spots Danny across the ice for a nice pass. Puts it up 8-1 Pens. 6:56 in the third. 8-1 Pens.
Running clock, another PPG for PGH. This one off the stick of Ocho y Ocho. We're bilingual here on the broadcast. Puck in the corner, trackle battle. Swiped at by, I believe that was Brenneman. The puck will come free. Here's Carlson up for Jones.
Being that I'm from Whitaker, I speak a little jive, too. Does that count?
Jive talking. As Carlson fires a backhanded rebound off the Jones shot just off the side of the cage. Fired in.
Oh!
There's Bros with a shot. Changed directions in front. The goalie tracked it well.
6 minutes left to go in the game. 8-1 Pens. All right, we got the rest of the day off here. What's the Evans family going to do?
We got dinner reservations, and then Cameron's going to play a pickup game. Found a little pickup game here in Whitby. Going to play a little, brought the gear. Going to play a little, get on the ice, move a little bit.
Nice.
Because he's here with nothing to do other than watch his brother.
It's tough. I got Tyler's, Brody and Cameron are here, and they're getting bored, so I hear you.
So we got a keg reservation after the game. Get a little dinner.
At the Keg?
Oh, my favorite.
Remember, we went there together.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I had my first, was it a softball steak or a baseball steak, or what is it called?
It's a baseball sirloin, yeah.
Dude, that thing was fantastic.
Yeah, come with us. Join us.
I might have to see if they have reservations.
Yeah, we unfortunately wouldn't take for more than 4 online, so I snagged the 4 spot, but there were some spots open. So
I'm going to take Jody and the kids at McDonald's, and I'm going to join you at the Keg.
McDonald's is a fine treat, if they would ever become sponsors, that is.
Right.
We're always looking for more sponsors.
What's your go-to with fast food?
I don't have one, really, to be honest. I don't eat a ton of it.
Surprise! I look like I do, but surprisingly I don't. But mine would be number 6 at Wendy's, spicy chicken Sammy.
See, I have something at each place I like. Like at Wendy's, I go with the Baconator. You know, I used to eat the meat cube, which is why I got to look like this, like the quad burger.
You look like you've had a few meat cubes in your life.
And
a few meat rockets.
We just had a Harvey's today.
A few tube steaks.
Mostly the Polish sausage. It's worked down low by the Pens. Yeah, I would probably pick like an Arby's because it's different.
Yeah, I like Arby's.
5 Guys if you consider it fast food. Just depends on what you consider fast food, I guess. But probably, if anything, more like Chipotle's and those kind of things. Centering pass. You know what I don't like in Cranberry? And they'll never sponsor, so it doesn't matter if I say it. That Panda Express, I tried it one time. It was brutal.
No go?
Oh.
I don't know if I've ever eaten there.
Shot goes in. And it's off a defender and just wide.
Nice little short pass there to break out.
A couple chances in front.
3.5 to go in the game.
For the Cyclones as Halliday wedges it forward. It's Pearso on a break. Oh. Off the goaltender. He's kind of clubbed to the ice there, too. Foster will keep it in. Rimming it behind. Here's Pearsall behind the net. Centering one. The one-timer by Costa off the side of the cage. Will be brought back on by the Cyclones. Smack that nice defensive play by Bolus to break it up and right back up ice for Halliday. Here's Foster with it. He'll hit Flume. Flume at the line. UC will take over. Captain, my captain for the Cyclones. Loses possession at the blue line, back on the Penguins.
Captain, my captain. Great movie.
Here comes Flume, the goal neck, centering one for Jones. He taps at it, but it goes to the corner.
Little Dead Poet Society reference for you folks at home.
Great movie. Good flick.
We'll give and go. Look at Danny joining it.
Foster ramps one off the stick of Golnack. Flume picks it up. He'll look backside for Golnack. Spinning, firing, blocked shot. Penguins putting on the Ritz a bit here. Leading 8-1 as Jones gets control. He'll drive in. So Penguins will be in the 7 o'clock hour tomorrow. Right here, I believe, from the Iroquois Center.
And you know what? Going down, it'll go from 25 teams to 8 with the quarterfinals tomorrow. No matter who the matchup is, once you get down to 8 teams, we're playing a really, really strong team tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, no matter what, you're going to see a high-quality team. There's a number of teams that are going to get eliminated here today that are all top 5, top 10 opponents.
Right. What they're doing is we have 5 divisions of 5, so each division winner moves on plus 3 wild cards. And you have that one division. A wild card at best might be Mid-Fairfield,
Oakville.
the Quint team, Oakville. I mean, those are top 5 teams in
Vaughan.
each country. Right,
Yeah.
Vaughan.
Looks like the Junior Canadians will probably advance.
Right.
I believe I saw that. So they've
Little
got a pretty
Caesars
heavy
and-
goal differential.
Right.
Little Caesars might be the matchup. I don't know. We'll see.
Who
We'll see what
knows?
comes of it. So
Reapers trying to get one of those wild card spots. They could be in it.
now
Number
we
3 in
will
the
not
country.
play the Reapers tomorrow. That's
Right.
the one squad we won't play. We won't rematch you against a pool play opponent. So we'll see what that brings for the Penguins as well.
Yeah, but no matter who it is, though, it's going to be a tough matchup.
It'll be a great game. And hopefully we're in for a few tomorrow. We wind inside of a minute here in the third. So the Penguins with a nice goal differential game here, picking up the +7. I think that might be the max, or if it's not, it's 5. As I say it, here's a chance at this.
Oh, spicy meatball!
Holy heavens, Rylan Calabrese absolutely sprawled out to make the leg pad stop.
That's another one I thought was in the back of the net. And Ryland out of nowhere, bam!
Yep. Trying to step up on Pearsall. That did not end well for that Cyclone player, as the puck will bounce around. 15 seconds to play. Could have been an offside call. They won't call it. Jones comes together with someone as Pelly drives in. Pelly carries to the outside. He'll stop, centering one. There's Halliday. Has it taken away.
And the game's over.
That'll end the game. We'll be back in the 7 o'clock hour tomorrow.
Ocho Uno.
7 a.m.? Oh, I think it's 7:30 or
7:30 or
7:45.
something. Maybe.
So we'll see you then.
You know
Get
what?
everything set up for
Just
it.
to wrap up another game, Jeremy, like we talked about, 1-0 after 1, ends up 8-1. I think the depth, speed of the Penguins and the teamwork, the way they play, just eventually wears some of these teams down.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it 6-1, 3-1, 5-0, 8-1 here. It's all over the ice. It's the forward, the D, the goaltending, all across
All
the
3
Penguins
phases.
team. So we'll look forward to bringing you the next one.